asyst. Zielek, ślisz. Aha, jeszcze dodamy Zielkowi, żeby wchodził do ataku. I to wszystko. Kaszę dostał.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong.
Szymański, pięknie, daj lewemu. Aj, lewy. Spitolił to ostatnie podanie. Ładnie tam wchodził. DB. Wiśnia wraca i Wiśnia huli. Pojedynek wagi ciężkiej. Brawo, Bóg. Na bramkę. To na tym koncie powalczymy o tego Kasza. Bo na pierwszym koncie też mam tam Polaków też zbieram, to tam mam akurat fajną kartę Kasza. Ogólnie mało tych Polaków. No ostatnio był Kamiński w padce z Pelen, ale to o zdrowych zmysłach głosowałby za duże koszta. To byłoby być. Chciałbym mieć, nie wiem, działkę z ropą może, albo nie wiem, lasu, kawałek swojego. To biedny klub, kuźwa, zobaczcie, co się dzieje, ale
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Can he finish? Goal! Milan!
Was there ever any doubt? Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the shots!
He scores! Jedno podanie.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are sitting pretty. 2-0. Shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Chooses to go. Shot, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Brawo, ślisz.
Spread it left. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
Zalewski.
Prove productive.
Nikt nie.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Ajajaj, ale jeszcze mamy
He's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good defending, albeit just the goalkeeper to beat.
Bułka, czy nas ratuje? Tak jest. Świetna parada bułki.
Brilliant save.
Bo obrona znowu zawiodła, zobaczcie.
That's for sure.
Zobaczcie, strasznie tu zawiodła obrona. Kiwior nie dogonił tu Rijkaarda. Fiu, ale ciężko. Może teraz. Oli Sadebe młody.
Spring out of defence.
Junior Ensang.
Zalewski. Over to the left.
Do Zielka. Zielu jeszcze.
Just as I thought,
I z
Peter,
powrotem.
it
Długa
looks like
piłka.
this is a side that's
Czy
setting
Kiwior.
themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the
Bednarek w powietrzu. Dał radę. Super.
And those that are up top, Peter, have to be
Co za
willing
meczycho się
to
robi.
chase,
Damu?
of course, those in midfield.
Damu.
Ready now to reset.
Ale tutaj zepsuł.
They have got just the right players for that.
Liński, takie podanie. Piotr.
Has found the net here, of
Ale.
course. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, bang on target. Is their second corner of the game.
Bednarek. Bułka.
And it's Roberto Carlos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Znowu Zieli.
And this is Nedved, and he's searching through. Rummenigge! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Lofted in. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Mateus, he rises! Szymanski. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Poland really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution for Poland, number 26, number 2, number 8.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rummenigge. Mateus.
Słowak na stronie.
Poland come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated.
And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And this is Nedved. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Out to the left it goes. Szymanski. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Milik. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Pokazaliśmy, że nie pękamy.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Że nie
It's
Tu.
Roberto Carlos!
chcieli.
Oh, the
Że
ball's
nie
run
pękamy,
loose.
gramy do końca.
Oh, he's
Finale,
got
finał.
on it here. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. That looks a good ball through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball,
Sit.
and he's in. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Szymanski, Milik. Milik is onto this. And it's Zalewski. And that's a chance for a shot! Goal! Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Poland get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Cash. Into the last quarter of an hour. Passing nice and neat.
Lewa.
That has been knocked clear.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Szymanski. Milik. Now it's Milik. And it's Nedved. Back into the middle. Aims beyond the defence. Bulka claims comfortably. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short.
Poland really don't have a choice now. They just have...
Rummenigge. And a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. And Milik!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved with the clearance. Zalewski. And that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here. We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
Pięknie.
Sounds like going eyeball to eyeball with it. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Milik. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he opts to go forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Palmer. Kluivert. Palmer! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Palmer deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Zielinski. Now it's Zalewski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish. Chance for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Poland have the chance to go the other way. Zico receives it in a wide position. Kluivert! They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Zalewski. He is, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Kluivert. No, that's been intercepted. Messi, picked chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Zeke, has another go! Oh, the ball's run, and one more try! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Zico gets a foot in here. This looks promising. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Great vision. Oh, good taken of chance, surely! And another try! That's another chance! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. So there's the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
Can he finish? It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Corner number 2 then. It's going to be another corner, I think. Madrid have their third corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Kluivert, and a chance! Well, now in he goes again. And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's there to retrieve it. Szymanski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zalewski. And that is a little undercooked. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Cannavaro. Palmer. So what can they make of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zielinski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. Poland are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
And we come to you now.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
In football.
And that's the second half started. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's Szymanski. It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. Palmer. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. Zielinski. Szymanski has created one goal already. Now it's Zielinski. Palmer. Now it's Zico. And he plays one through. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! It's there! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid go into the lead. Cash. Now it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him.
Great chance! It's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And yes, it's him again. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Just about up to the hour now. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Kluivert. Oh, he's found support out wide. Palmer gets into a good position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Madrid get their fourth corner. He gets big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Henderson gathers from the goal kick. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Zalewski, now it's Zielinski. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He's found a way through. Now it's Zielinski. Wriggles his way through. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Palmer. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Cash did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes a shot! Has fallen kindly here. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's Lewandowski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that is out of play. Zico. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
He's having a shot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Poland grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Milik. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Zico. He's through here. And the ball is out of play. Oh, what a mistake! Shoots! And yes, it's there! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Shot could be on. Can he finish? They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Milik has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. That's very neat. Szymanski. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum.